Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode of Inside AMG. Today we're on a top secret proving ground in Spain and we will be trying to bring our AMGs to the limit. So lay back and enjoy an action-packed episode dedicated to active safety. And I think in the back I can already see our expert for today. Hi Hendrik, what an entrance,
Thank
nice.
you, hi Katrin.
And great jacket, good taste.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks. So, why don't you tell our viewers what it is you do at AMG and what you have planned for us today?
Sure, my name is Hendrik and I'm at AMG for 13 years. I'm the team lead for the active safety team, also for steering development and the system integration for all driving dynamics ECUs. But today we want to focus on active safety. It's actually wet. We normally don't test when it's wet, but so we can use it for filming, so it's actually perfect.
Lucky us.
Yes, so the day is not lost.
Perfect. And maybe as an opening question, what's the difference between your job and the passive safety or the active assistance systems?
Our job is basically to prevent the customer from having the passive safety in use, because passive safety is more like the airbag stuff and the belt. So we're doing all kinds of driving stuff on the different proving grounds. We do like high-speed stability, we do corner braking, we do some steering maneuvers, so that we can always give a stable car to the customer where he can go at any speed.
Nice.
And the active systems, the driving systems, is basically to keep the distance to the car in front of you, or having a lane change, or if you're losing the lane. That's basically it.
And I guess we're experiencing a lot of that today, but behind us, I've already seen on the cars you brought us, there's a lot of special equipment on it. Maybe you could just take me through it. What are you doing with it? What kind of equipment is it?
Well, as you can see, we use all kind of measuring equipment for our job. Here you can see the Corvid sensor. It's taking the slip angle and the velocity of the car.
So would you say that the measurements you do are more subjective to the driver's feelings or objective based on data?
No, our team basically is measuring all the data to have like an objective view, and that we can compare all the car types and the different tires we're using. We have some more maneuvers where we also judge the car subjective.
I mean, in the end, both of it plays a role, right?
Yeah, that's right. And we have some more measuring equipment inside. I can show you if you want.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, perfect.
Wow, that looks like a lot of tech.
Yeah, that's right. That's our measuring equipment we actually pack into every car. This sensor is the one you saw up front. And then we have the inertia platform that's measuring the accelerations of the car in all three directions, X, Y, and Z. And then we have an extra device so that we can have all the flex ray signals of the car. And with this car, it's actually special. We have a steering robot inside, but you're gonna experience that one later.
Ooh, I'm excited.
But for our first maneuver, we're gonna jump into the GT.
Yes. Alright, so this looks like a slalom maneuver, and I actually know this from my work in the press department, because that's a test a lot of journalists also do when we hand them out our cars, because handling of course is an important criteria. So maybe you can tell us what it is you pay special attention to on this maneuver.
Sure, you're actually right. That's a slalom. It's a 10x36. And we actually start off to see how the car behaves with a stability program on and comfort mode, and see how all the systems are working together. And then usually we want to have the fastest time, so we're switching to race mode.
All up.
And then you have no stability program, and then let's see what we can get.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, well then we start with ESP on mode and AMG Dynamics and comfort mode. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect, then let's go.
Here it comes.
Yes. Okay, then let's start. Now you're feeling that the car is rolling a lot, but it's always stable.
It feels very stable.
So, how did you feel?
the car felt really stable. Like you could do whatever you wanted to, but the car would always keep its form.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually what we pay attention to, that if the stability program is on, the customer doesn't have any problems going on the open street. It's always perfectly controlled, and it's also keeping its lane, but as you felt, it's still pretty fast.
Yeah, but it makes you feel confident, it makes you feel safe, exactly what you wanted to achieve, so...
That's right, and that's why we always like looking after the tires, the different development phases of the stability program, so that makes the customer feel comfortable in the end.
So what's next?
Now we're going in race mode and trying with no stability program and see what happens.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a little afraid, so let's see.
You don't have to.
This is a lot of fun. It feels like it's more for the experienced driver, right?
Yeah, that's right. So it's all on the driver, no more stability mode anymore. You have like the different AMG dynamic settings, so it did feel totally different.
Yes.
You felt that the car didn't roll anymore, and it was a little bit more loosened than before, but because of the tires, so they're actually really good and really stable, so it wasn't too bad. But I hand you over to my colleague and he will show you the next maneuver.
Okay.
Perfect, then let's go.
Nice to see you.
Hi Katrin, nice to see you too.
Maybe quickly introduce yourself to the community. What is it you do at AMG?
Sure, my name is Martin. I've been at AMG for almost 3 years now, and I do active safety in Hendrik's team.
When I look back at the car you brought us, I see some crazy installations on it, some frames. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about that.
So this is one of the very specific special setups we do with cars. To make sure that the car will never roll over, we test it very extensively. We put a frame on the car that makes it impossible for the car to flip when we test it. And we put a roof rack on the car to be able to put weights on, as you can see there, to set a specific weight distribution in the car to make the car the worst case possible that a customer will ever do. So the customer can do with the car whatever he likes. He can drive as sportily as he likes, but we're making sure it's never going to roll over, because Mercedes has had some experience with that in the past, so we commit to make sure that that doesn't happen.
So you're probably referencing the ELK test. Is that what we are doing today?
Pretty much. That's one of the maneuvers we do, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's get in the car.
All right.
Cool.
So who are the nice fellas in the back?
Those are actually our best employees, because they never complain. They always do their job.
Okay.
And their job is to actually simulate weight in the car.
Okay.
So we have the worst case weight distribution. So what we're going to do now is going to drive through the test. I'm going to drive through it twice. I'll show you slowly what's happening, and then I'll do a worst case test, how we actually test the rollover stability of the car. Let's go. So what we just did, I drove through it quite slowly, so you could feel that the car was slipping a little bit, but it wasn't very dangerous. It wasn't like it was gonna roll or something.
Could you get it to roll over?
I can show you how I drive when I really test the worst case. We can see what happens.
What a crazy experience. Feels very weird, but I'll try to do it.
It's not that hard, so...
Okay, let's do it. That was crazy.
Okay, so that was actually pretty much worst case.